What up, what up, what up? This is Mike the Philosopher here with another one. This one is, oh my goodness, the summer camp director was sleeping with the staff. I'm not going to hold you. Let's go in.
All right, Mrs. Harris, what brings you in my courtroom today?
Well, I'm a summer camp director for a huge summer camp.
Okay.
Jack and I met a couple years ago at summer camp that I was directing. Okay, and we hit it off really well. We really liked each other. That was a couple years ago. Within that time, during summer camp, I became pregnant. I didn't find out though until almost summer camp was over. So now our child is a little over a year old, and it's his child.
All right, Mr. Sterling, let me hear from you. What are you?
Yes, ma'am. My name is Jack. I am a summer camp director as well, and I did meet Jill. She's one of the other summer camp directors. It is a large camp, but to claim that I'm the father, I'm not. You know the story, Jack and Jill went up the hill? Jill went up the hill with a bunch of other people too. So it's
Okay.
I'm sorry. It's just,
Okay, yeah,
you
that
know.
was a lot. So you don't think that child is yours?
No, because there was so many guys. There's so many other guys that, and it can't be me. It can't be me.
All right, so Mr. Sterling, what do you mean by when you say a lot of guys, like Hill and Jack and Jill? Whatever?
Your Honor, this summer camp, when the kids go to sleep, it get freaky. It get freaky at night. And Jill, she got freaky. And I'm not the only one she got freaky with.
Do you know that, or you just?
Oh, I know it. Rich told me. Jason told me. They all got freaky with her.
So, Ms. Harris, is this true? Is there any truth to this?
I mean, there were some other people.
So what made you want to bring Mr. Sterling to court today?
Because I've always had a lot of feelings for Jack. I mean, if I were to get pregnant by someone, I definitely would want it to be Jack. And I know in my heart that it's Jack's baby. And
Let me stop it right there. Listen, as ridiculous as it sounds, this happens a whole lot. How do I know? Because it happened to me. Okay? A chick wanted the baby to be mine, so she brung me to court. She had a connection with me, and now I wasn't the only, like, she went up the hill with a whole bunch of other dudes too. Okay? She went up the hill with a whole bunch of dudes, but because she had feelings for me, she wanted the baby to be mine. So if this guy is skeptical, I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all. If you got Rich and what is the other guy, the Rich and Dan or whatever, and they telling you they smash, like, why am I here as the defendant? That's what I'm saying. Like, why am I here? I understand you probably only got to bring one person in at a time, but let me just say this to the ladies. Just because you have strong feelings for one guy doesn't mean he is the dad. Okay? It just doesn't. Now, I'm not saying this baby is not his. I don't know. I wasn't there. But it kind of bothers me when women pick a father instead of trying to get to the bottom of who the father is, or not being so loose out there to where you know for sure who the father is. But when you got 3 and 4 and 5 randoms, then you start picking fathers. Oh, well, I like him the most, so he the father. That's absolutely ridiculous. I don't blame this guy for being skeptical. I'll put it that way. Let's go in.
so I wanted to prove it that it is.
So it seems like she has a lot of feelings for you. What do you think it is?
And Your Honor, I think it's a money grab, Your Honor. I think because my grandfather passed away out in Hawaii, he owns some houses on Diamond Head. You know, I think she heard about it because I was talking about it, my grandpa passing away. I think it's a money grab. She's trying to get some money from me.
So you think she's out for the money? You
Oh, yeah,
don't-
Your Honor, yes.
So it has nothing to do with the child?
No, nothing to do with the child.
And Miss Harris, what do you got to say about that? Is it a money issue?
No, it isn't, and I think it's pathetic that he even thinks that, because I really do care about Jack.
So Miss Harris, what are you prepared to do if he's not the father?
I mean, I just have to figure out my life. I mean, I want to be with him, regardless. I mean, I really, truly want to be with him. I am in love with Jack. Okay, but I mean, if he doesn't want to be with me, then I guess I'll just have to move on. I mean, I can't make somebody be with me who doesn't want to be with me.
What about the child?
So, I mean, regardless, I mean, he's going to have to take care of the child. So, either we can do it together, or we can do it separately.
So what if he's not the father? Are you prepared to go out and find who the real child's father is?
I'm positive it's him. I know it's him.
Okay. So, Mr. Sterling,
Yes, Your Honor.
what if you are the father? What are
If
you
I am the
prepared to
father,
do?
I have 2 other children, older. If I am the father, I'll take care of my child. But Your Honor, a year ago, I was in a traffic accident. I have 1 testicle. There's no way I'm the father.
Did you know that?
No.
So, Mrs. Harris, who encouraged you to bring him to court today?
My girlfriends, they,
Now let me say this. He was in a car accident. He has 1 testicle. Does not eliminate him from being the father. He still can be the father with only 1 good testy. All right. Yeah, it's less likely, but it's still a possibility. I mean, the percentage is not 0. You know what I mean? He may have a count that's maybe half of what it used to be, but doesn't mean that one can't slip past the goalie. So, still a possibility. Let's go in.
just like me, I mean, thought it was important that I prove that it's his child, which it is.
What do you?
Your Honor, she made a good point. Her friends, just like her friends are gold diggers too. So that's birds of a feather flock together, Your Honor.
Okay, so you know I have these results in my hand. I have them in front of me. I'm prepared to read them today. So,
But let me say this also too before she read the results. She said that, "Are you prepared? What are you prepared to do if he's not the father?" And she said, "I know he is." Here's what I don't understand. Why didn't she just say, "I'm going to go after the other guys that are possibilities"? Why didn't she just say that? Why do you have to, why is it all or nothing with this guy? And like I said, I was in this situation myself. The other guys, the chick she wasn't going to go after them. But if it was me, she went hard in the paint because she thought it was mine. Ended up being mine, but that's not the point, right? She chose a father for the baby. Yeah, I was the father, but I just find it interesting when women pick and choose fathers, and then if it's somebody else, they're not going to even go after them. It's kind of crazy to me. It's not doing the kid any favors, and it's not even healthy to not find out who the biological father is. So mothers have to really start to get out of their own way and with their feelings and emotions and do what's right, and that is find out who the real father is. Now, once you find out who the real father is, it's up to him to be a father, or it's up to him to take care of the kid or establish a relationship with them, and it's all on them at that point. But your duty as the woman, and I'm going to say this, yes, your duty as the woman is to find out who the father is, and then let the chips fall where they may after that. Okay? Let's go back in.
I'm going to read these results as follows. In the case of 1-year-old Tyler.
Okay, I like to guess before she says the results. I haven't seen this before, have no idea what's going to happen. Based on the baby picture, I will probably say he is the father, even though he got one testy. But I could be wrong. The baby just looks she looks really like a lot like her mother, to be honest. But the father sort of, they kind of look similar. So even though he only got one testy, I think he's actually the father, but I could be wrong. Let's see. Let's go in.
You are not the father. You are not the father.
Oh, wow. Told you I ain't always 100% accurate with this. I haven't seen this before. One testy said he is not. You still can technically have babies though with one, just for the record, y'all. But it's less likely. Yeah, it is less likely, and I'm interested to see what she's going to do when now that she knows that he's not the father. What is she prepared to do? Let's hear it.
Testicles rule. I told you.
Jack, I really thought you were the dad.
Jill,
No, I know.
I understand. I wish you nothing but the best for you and your son, but I wasn't the dad.
All right.
All right?
Sorry. I
Take
really
care.
thought you were.
No problem.
Well, she's woman enough to at least apologize.
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
And she seemed like she got a lot of feelings for you. And I mean, maybe later down the line maybe y'all can work this out.
Maybe we can, but I definitely can't have no more children, so I can still try.
All right, so what are you prepared to do now that you know he's not the father?
I really, truly thought he was. So I don't know right now. I mean, I guess I'm just gonna have to figure it out.
Your Honor, I can help her. There's like 3 dudes that went up the hill with Jill. I can go and call them.
Come on,
Pass
man. You don't have to say all that. You know, she's still a stand-up lady. Court is adjourned. Thank you.
Now, my whole thing is this. Why is it so hard for her to say, I'm going to go see the other guys and test them? Why? Ladies, put it in the comments. I need to understand this. Why? Is it because she was in love with him and she wanted him to be the father? This is what I was talking about earlier. But now that it's other guys who probably were jump offs, now all of a sudden she don't know what to do. She knew what to do with this guy. Why aren't you going to pursue the other guys? Put that in the comments, lady, as to why women are like that. I'd be interested to know. Hit the like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Ms. Harris, what are you prepared to do if he's not the father?
I mean, I just have to figure out my life. I mean, I want to be with him. Regardless, I mean, I really, truly want to be with him. I am in love with Jack. Okay, but I mean, if he doesn't want to be with me, then I guess I'll just have to move on. I mean, I can't make somebody be with me who doesn't want to be with me.
What about the child?
So, I mean, regardless, I mean, he's going to have to take care of the child. So, either we can do it together, or we can do it separately.
So what if he's not the father? Are you prepared to go out and find who the real child's father is?
I'm positive it's him. I know it's him.
Okay.